Hello! Merry meet. So I want to review a tarot deck. The deck I want to review is this. Tarot Draconis. But first let me discuss the box. Is there any chance that the artist that made this box have seen Game of Thrones? Who did it be? Yes. You see, anything with dragons has to have a white-haired woman these days. And it's not that it really annoys me. It just, I wish that the world wasn't following fashion to such a great degree. I mean, eventually when something else gets associated with dragons than Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones, it will be that will be on every artwork. But yeah, just the way it is. So is this deck any good? Well, let's have a look at it. It's from, let's start with who made it. It's made by Lo Scarabeo. And the one that made it is Davine Corsi. Her. I think Davine is a female's name. But if it isn't, then I am sorry. So let's start with a little white book, if I can get it. There we have. So, this is the little white book. And it begins with a little bit of an introduction to the deck. And this might seem relatively thick to you, but it really isn't, because it is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 languages, and if you are wondering, it is in English, Italian, Spanish, French, German, and Portuguese. So yeah, a little bit of kitty hairs on my boobs. Yes, the cards are represented like this. You can see just a little blurb about each one. And it just gives the absolute minimum, though the blurbs are somewhat specific to the cards in question, as in to this deck. And here are the minor arcana. The ones I showed you was the major arcana. Here's the minor arcana, which just has a sentence or two each. And they have called them the sweets different names. So we have chalices, which is the dragons of the dawn. Pentacles, which is the dragons of wealth. Wands, which is the dragons of battle. And the flight of the dragons, which I then... Oh no, Swords, the dragons of twilight. The flight of dragons is, if I don't remember, it's completely wrong from reading through this, a layout. Yes, it is. So you get one unique layout. The problem is that you don't really get a drawing of it. Or actually, yes, you do, I think. Yeah, here you have. It's just written up very strangely. You have the drawing on the first page here. And then you have the description here. And like I said, I really love it when they have a unique layout in these booklets instead of just having the old Celtic cross and such. Not that the Celtic cross isn't useful, but having new layouts is always nice. So it'll get points for that. But now I have been babbling for 5 minutes on the little white book. Let's get to the cards. First, let me say, this is a passable little white book, but since there's so little information on each card, I do not recommend just buying this deck if you are a beginner. You should also then get a book on the tarot. So, to the cards! It's amazing how much I can babble on a little white book. First we have some advertisement. that will sell me a tarot bag and a journal. And then we have just a little card telling me what deck I bought. Now we can get to the point here. Here are some of the cards. The Fool, which is an egg. The Magician. High Priestess. And as we see, this has a clear dragon theme. So, what do I think about the symbolism of this? Well, they have chosen style over substance, basically. You have a lot of cool dragon things. Here we have not Daenerys. But the symbolism has suffered a bit. It's very, very simple symbolism. Let us go back to the magician over here. Come here. There you are, little party. Oh, how to get you. As you can see here, you have the basics of the Rider White magician. You have the one in center, and you have the elements around him. But that's basically all you have. All other symbolism, not there. And you get that basically with all the cards. I have chosen cool dragon imagery, but to me it feels more like I thought, how can we put dragons into this rather than how can we get the symbolism of the tarot to fit with dragons? And that can be a bit annoying. So, what do I think of the artwork itself? Well, some of the cards are very, very good, like this one. It's very nice detailing and so on. Others are somewhat clumsy, like this one. And some almost look computer generated to me, so it varies a lot. It goes from, that's pretty nice, I would like a poster of that, to no, looks like a 10-year-old has done this on paint shop. Well, perhaps not that bad, but yeah. So, art varying quality. I'll just be showing cards while I talk so you can get an impression of some of the cards. So, let's have a look at the back as well. Backs are pretty good. You will see if it's the worst or not, unfortunately, but it's pretty decent and functional. The cardstock is very good. It's very nice, thick cardboard. It's gonna last you a long time. So, my main complaint about this deck is that some of the cards just doesn't have good enough art, and that many of the times the symbolism just isn't there. It is halfway Rider White based, in that some of the Rider White symbolism is there, but it's also, yeah, it's very, very simplistic. So do I recommend this? Now we're over on the Little Arcana. Well, it depends. If you are a huge dragon fan, or you are following a dragon path within Magic, then you might like this. If you are more just looking for a standard tarot deck, I wouldn't. This is not going to be one of the decks that I pull out of the cupboard very often. And there's just not a lot of symbolism to work with there. I do like a lot of the imagery, and if I ever get into a more of a draconic path, I might work more with this. It's not a bad deck, but it's very, very simplistic. So, could it be good for a beginner in tarot? Probably, though there are other simple decks I would then recommend, but by all means, it's not bad. I mean, it has good quality for the most part. There's some symbolism there. And yeah, let's look at some other suits as well. So, what does it get points for? What doesn't it get points for? Points for following a theme well. Some of these decks that are more specialty decks don't really follow its theme very well, and then it's sort of wasted. This has dragons, dragons, dragons. So it gets points for that. It's points for the card quality. It gets points for having a decent little white book. It gets points for having a lot of beautiful art, though the art is a bit hit and miss. It detracts points for the symbolism being very simplistic, and it seemed to be more like somebody decided to make a lot of nice artwork and sort of fit that to a tarot deck instead of trying to fit the artwork to the tarot. So, is it an amazing deck? No. If you're a deck collector, this one is a pretty good novelty deck. I will say that, and then I might recommend it. If you are looking for how to own one or two decks to divine with, I would say there's a lot better decks than this. I would give this deck probably 6 out of 10. It's decent, but it's not great. And that is my review of Tarot Draconis by, what was her name? Davine Corsi. I have a little quote by Tolkien too. Never laugh at live dragons. Pretty good advice. So yeah, that is my review of Tarot Draconis. I hope you have enjoyed this review. Have a great day. Blessed be.